Hello and welcome to my hair. Hello and welcome to my messy, messy hair. Um, I just finished working. It is quarter to 11 p.m. my time. Just had one of those days, and I have a monster project that is gonna need to be ready by Wednesday. It's basically a presentation for about 100 people, and I have a large portion of that, meaning I'm going to be presenting that. In fact, I wish you guys could be there because, sorry, I got that itch. It's, I'm going to do my version of Family Feud. I'm going to call it The Feud, and I'm going to be Richard Dawson, and you know who you are. I was thinking of you when I said that. I have a friend that comments on YouTube. His real name is Richard Dawson. I'm not going to tell you his handle. He can tell you if he wants to. Um, anyway, I'm going to play Richard Dawson. I may call myself Richard. Who knows? I don't know what I'll do. I'm going to call it The Feud, and instead of saying survey says, I'm going to say Susan says. Anyhow, that isn't the point at all. It really is not. It was a side note. It was a sidelight. It was the backstory. It was the digression in advance. Would that be a progression? I don't know. Give that some thought. Anyway, you know I like words. In fact, I don't know what Friends with Words is or whatever that game is. I probably should. I don't know why I'm doing this. I just am. I guess I'm preparing to give you some sort of international hand sign. I just don't know which one. Anyway, I don't know what those are. I should play them though because I enjoy words a lot. I couldn't spell them if my life depended on it, but more often than not, I can tell you what they mean. My comprehension is high, my spelling is low. Anyway, I know you're absolutely sick of it, which is why I'm going to do it, but I'm going to talk more about geocaching. Here's why. Several of you have told me either publicly or privately that you've started geocaching because it sounds cool to you. Some of you haven't yet, but you're going to, and you've been commenting. So I want to add to the list of things that you must-haves, the must-haves. If you refer to my last video, I'm not going to repeat it. You need to know. This is the international hand sign for I'm not going to repeat it, and I might bitch slap you if you ask me. Anyway, add to your list a silver Sharpie and carry this on you because there are caches. I may or may not explain that. I'm just going to tell you for now that there are caches that this is the only type of pen that will work on them. I have encountered one. The reason I'm not sure, I'm not going to tell you right now, is I'm going to make a cool video with stuff and I'll show you that particular cache. So for now I'm not going to do it, but I'll just tell you add a silver metallic or gold Sharpie to the list of must-haves. Also, add to the list of must-haves, did I tell you tweezers? You might need tweezers. Some of the micro logs are teeny, obviously, hence the word logs, and pushed in. And the only way you're going to get them out is with a good tweezers. So add the tweezers, add that. And then also go to Lowe's or Home Depot and get yourself what's called a extending mirror. What's the word? I don't know. It's a mirror. It's called an extendable mirror, I think. And the cool one, there's a cool one that one side's a mirror and one side's a grabber. I did not find that one. I think that's at Lowe's, so go to Lowe's first. Especially since a friend of mine works there and I suggest it. But get yourself either, it's called a telescoping mirror. That's it. A telescoping mirror. I encountered a cache over the weekend that would have been very handy in. And if you don't have it, then make sure, where's my phone? Make sure that you have a phone that's got the reversible camera. What I mean by that is it'll either be taking pictures you point at or you're like at your face so that you can turn the camera on and stick it up under something and use this kind of like a mirror. I had a cache that was up in a fence post, and not only was it up there, but it was wedged. I felt something up there when I had the bravery. There's a lot of spiders and spider webs. I have some creepy ass bites on me, by the way. Geocaching could kill me. It just could. Who knows? I have a bite on my neck. Can you see this? From being in the bushes. Where'd that go? It's right there. See that? See that big red thing right there? I'm hoping nothing crawls out of that. Anyway, I digress. It's what you do. either a telescoping mirror so you can stick it under something and tilt it and look up inside, or you can use these, put it on video, put it under there, hit go, and then, you know, tape it and then watch it back. I did that and I found one. It was actually a dental floss that was camoed and it had a string on it. Probably floss now that I think of it. Looked a lot like a flat tampon to me, but I never would have found it if I didn't use this or if I didn't have an extending mirror. So I'm telling you to add to your list tweezers, a silver metallic pen, and either a telescoping mirror or a reversible camera so you can do your dealio. Maybe it doesn't have to be reversible. I guess if you just stick it up there, it just has to be something you can stick up there, which is the thing. So that is my latest addition to the lists. And you know what I'm talking about. The gloves, the flashlight, spare pins, and I do mean a lot of spare pins. The specialty pin. All right, now I know this is going to surprise you, but I'm so into this that I've spent a little bit of money. I've ordered a better GPS because mine is frustrating me, and I have a cache in particular called Rough that I'm trying to find nearby, and I get there, and my GPS basically says it's 15 feet inside a wall, and anyway, that's not it. So, I'm getting a better GPS. It's on its way. I ordered myself a GPS hat, or not a GPS hat, a geocacher hat, because that's just who I am. Really, I should have been a boy and a Boy Scout. Like, I would have been the boy with the waffle stompers, do you remember those? The utility belt, the utility vest, and whatever else. And I have. I ordered a couple of these. I thought they were sew-on patches, but it looks like maybe they're actually trackable bugs, so I'm debating that because I was gonna throw them on there. I was gonna give myself some chevrons, bugrons. So I ordered these. I also ordered truly trackable bugs and some cool what are called geocoins. Now you won't be able to probably see it because it's so small, but there's actually in a part of it right here, there's a little serial number. You can put this coin, it's a coin, you can put this coin in a cache, a geocache, and then ask people to log it as they find it and continue its journey in one way or another. You could say either log it and keep it, or can you log it and its final destination is, and so the geocacher is supposed to take this coin and continue caching, and somewhere down the line, hopefully in the right direction, drop this in a cache. Someone else is supposed to pick it up and continue it. So I can't remember if I mentioned, and I always think of Van when I can't remember. So Van and I, the Alzheimer's sisters, I found a geocoin for the first time on Saturday, and it originated in Czechoslovakia, the Czech Republic. In 2009. It went all over Europe. It then went to Canada. Then it went to Florida. And then it made its way here to Siberia. I thought that was killer. So that's the point of this. I will put this in a cache and I will give it a destination. They didn't give it one. They just asked it to keep it going. So I'm going to keep it going. I'm actually going to ask a new geocacher friend of mine, Tammy Vlogs, Yo-Yo Max. I'd like to send you one of them and have you continue its journey. And possibly, Trish, if you start geocaching, I'd also like to send you one. So I have this, and I also have this one. I just think this is badass. I actually ordered this. It came from the UK. Check that out. Can you see it? It's a skull kind of thing. And it's totally a coin. And, you know, they send it in this plastic. That's what the other side looks like a compass, which I just think is killer. And again, I'm going to give these destinations. I have, how many do I have? Like 6, I think. 3 Reddies and 3 of these. And I am going to give them destinations. I'm going to geocache, and I'm going to drop them in people's caches. I don't know what the proper phrase is, and ask them to continue their journey. I also ordered some killer cache containers. I'm going to start hiding my own. I'm not going to show you people in case you're nearby in Siberia. If you want to find them, you're going to have to find them because some of them are going to be easy and a lot of them are going to be very hard. Based on my own experiences, I have found some killer stuff. So, Clearly, I'm addicted. I also, did I recommend that you should wear pants and not shorts? I cannot remember. Forgive me, fan. Um, I ordered some cargo pants. Because, you know, the other thing about geocaching is you just cannot seem to have enough pockets, especially if you're going to carry your own tchotchkes to give out. So I ordered some cool cargo pants. I know, particularly when it gets a little cooler here in Siberia, they're going to come in super handy because a lot of the time you have to wade at least a little bit into the brush or the bush, and I have a lot of scratches and bug bites to prove it. So add cargo pants to your list, or only geocache in urban areas, and then you probably won't need that. But I'm really enjoying the hike aspect of this. I found some really tough ones on some hiking trails, and I think it's really good for me. So that's it. That's all. I guess once again, I'm trying to sell you on geocaching. And again, if you are doing it somewhere, geocaching, not that kind of doing it. Let me know, because I might send you one of these and ask you to continue its journey. And if you find one and you want to send it to me, same rules will apply. I'll continue its journey. So I think that's it. That's all. I'm watching Big Bother. I totally hated that Kalia won because I worry for my J&J. And that's it. If you're still here, I really appreciate you. Pieces.